Yes, yes.
Hi Krish, how are you?
Just fine, sir.
Okay. Can you tell us something about yourself?
Yes, sir. Thank you for giving me the chance. Thank you for giving me the chance to interview in front of you. So, good evening, sir. My name is Krish Bhavisha. I have completed my BTech in automobile engineering from D.Y. Patil School of Engineering at Savitribai Phule University. I am currently located in Mumbai at Vasai. So, my remaining study have done in and Vasai only. From 12th standard, I have done at Stanislaus English High School at Nalasopara, and from 10th standard, I have done at St. Peter's English High School. After completing my during my career college engineering year, I have done my three internship. First was as a mechanic in Pune as a JMC automated automation service. Second was a machine operator as in an RK industry, and third was in Maruti Suzuki Nexa as a relationship manager. So basically, I am from during my college years only. I was very passionate about doing any type of testing. So in my college, I had done my project in a Hyperloop project. So in that role, my role was doing a normal basic testing, and for doing a report I have to do. So I am very passionate about doing anything. So while searching in YouTube or my relative. So I know that in IT field there is a field that software testing. So I have seen many video about it. So I interested in that. So I have done my course in software manual testing in Costech at Berlin. So thank you from my side.
Okay. Now, this was a very detailed introduction, right? Um, okay, just a second. Can you please adjust your camera a bit so that the light does not comes? Yeah, okay. Yeah, the light.
One minute.
Yeah.
This is okay, sir?
Okay. Yeah, this is good. Okay. Now, this was a very detailed introduction, right? Whenever you get this question in an interview, like what you have to answer is you have to speak about the things which are related, which are pertaining to software testing, right? You worked as a relationship and manager in Maruti Suzuki. How is that related to software testing? That is not related to software testing. You did some automobile internship and all those things. So that is not related to software testing.
Okay.
Now you're looking forward to make your career in testing. So you should ramp up, you should speak about those words in the introduction itself so that people can select you in that particular direction, right?
Okay, sir.
Irrespective of whether you worked as a relationship manager or not, it's not going to have any impact on software testing. It's not going to like you will get some X percentage of hike in your CTC, right? So
Okay.
try to understand that aspect and keep that in mind in the real-time interview. You have to give the answer with respect to software testing. If you have tested some software and if you have found some bugs, some defects, you have reported to that particular company or open source or some open bug tracking competitions you have taken part of. So such kind of things will add a value in your introduction, right?
Okay, sir.
You did some education from Vasai, Nala, Sopara, all those things are secondary. It's already part of your resume. Anyone who is going to interview you will have a look at your resume and then he will come to you, right?
Okay.
So things which are mentioned in the CV, you can either you can speak in a very nutshell or you can make it crisp or you can avoid if such things are not necessary.
Okay, okay, sir.
Okay. Now tell me which are the principles of software testing.
Basically, there are seven principal type of testing. First one is a early testing. Second is a testing in context dependent. Third is a exhaust testing. Fourth one is a testing in present defect. Fifth is one minute. Fifth one is in defect clustering. Sixth one is Sir, can I for reschedule once again? First one is in testing in present defect.
Hmm.
Second is early defect. Third is exhaust defect. Fourth one is a defect clustering. Fifth one is a paradox defect. Paradox testing. And sixth one is an testing at context dependent. Seventh one is an ability testing in ability to consumer fault. Last one.
Ability of consumer fault means?
Seventh one, I don't know exactly. I don't know the concept, but that word I does not recognize it.
Okay. What is pesticide paradox?
Pesticide, it is a type of testing in which if you are testing any software repeatedly by finding a defect, it does not get any defect by doing repeating testing. But in case you have to find the testing defect, we have to change the environment of the test cases.
Hmm.
And by changing the environment of the that particular software, and then we have to test so that we can get a defect on that basis.
So what do you mean by changing the environment of the test case?
For an example, if any by changing the scenario, if for an example, if you are taking logging if taking a login page, by we are simply testing that valid invalid condition, but in other software also we can give. For an example, if you are testing at Chrome Google Chrome, next other we can do it fire in Firefox also. We can open that and test them, is it working properly or not.
So let's say when you write the test case of login you are mentioning, so
Yes.
is it not understood that you will test in all the browsers?
Okay.
That is a self-explanatory thing. That is understood. That is, the thumb rule. That whenever you write some test case, that needs to be tested in all the three browsers, right? You won't be doing testing. You won't write separate test cases for browsers. Let's say first test case is to test in Google Chrome browser. Second test case is to test in Mozilla Firefox. Right? That is too much redundant,
Okay.
right? So what do you mean exactly by pesticide paradox?
Sir, does not recognize me.
Hmm?
I does not getting the exact.
Okay. See, what is pesticide paradox? It says that when you are executing the same test cases over and over again, then you won't find the defects because you don't have anything new. You don't have anything coming out of the box in your test case. The same repetitive testing you are doing. Maybe when you would have executed the first time that test cycle, you would have got some 4 to 5 defects. When second time you executed, you got 3 to 4. Then you got 2 defects. Then you got 1 defect, and at the end you stop getting those defects. So what you have to explain is you won't change the environment, right? People will ask you, changing the environment means earlier you were testing in production environment, now you are testing in staging. So will it impact? No. What you have to do is you have to update the test case. You have to update the test scenario, right? Maybe earlier you were testing with uh, with a text box with from 1 to 10 characters. Maybe earlier you were testing just with numeric characters. Now you will test with special characters. Maybe after some time you will test with alphanumeric characters also. So there should be a variety coming up in your testing. That is the key thing
Okay.
over here, right?
Okay, sir.
So this is how you have to explain in an interview. It's very simple, very easy. Keep it straightforward. This is
Yes,
what
sir.
it means, right? Okay. What is software development lifecycle?
Software developer life cycle suggests that how name suggests that how developer use their software life cycle. There are 5 stages. First one is a requirement and gathering. Second one is a test design. Third one is coding. Fourth one is a tester, and fifth one is maintenance team. In requirement gathering, a BA person is that in a BA person will bring the customer requirement by doing his by doing customer feasible requirement. In feasible requirement, it will take that customer what time have given time, human resources, time, human resources, what type of requirement are there. After doing all the feasible study of the client requirement, he will prepare an FRS and SRS document. As after completing the SRS and FRS document, the designer will design the uh, project by making the two documents high level designing and low level designing. After preparing the both the design high level and low level designing, the third part will be the coding part. The coder will write the coding. As he complete the coding, the next step coming with an tester. The tester will test the software whether the expected result or actual result meets or not. If does not meet, there will be a defect. After that, after testing that software, the last step will be the maintenance team. In maintenance team, if after completing all the stages of the software, if we have to install the software in live market, there is in our special team, installation team. During that, if any defect or if any problem occurred, then it is corrected by the maintenance team. That's all.
Okay. So you have basically 6 phases in SDLC, right? Software development lifecycle. First is requirement phase, then comes design phase, then comes development phase, testing phase, and then deployment or delivery phase, and at the end is maintenance phase, right? So there are basically 6 phases, 6 steps in SDLC. Okay. Now, what does exactly happen in maintenance phase? What is maintenance?
Maintenance, if, in a maintenance, 1 minute, sorry. No. If in a maintenance, if the software while installing the software, if any it's if no. If any work, if any while installing the software, if any issue occurs, so that maintenance team will carry that. What happened, why is not installing, what will be occurred. That's
Sorry, can you please come again? I'm not getting the answer.
hello. Yeah, my voice is coming there.
Yes, yes. Yeah, voice is coming, audio is proper, but need some clarification, need some detailed level of answer. What is maintenance phase?
Sir, I cannot recognize it.
Sorry?
Sir, I does not get it the answer.
Okay, fine. So I'll give it on your behalf. See, in the maintenance phase, this is the last phase of SDLC, when the software's life cycle is about to end. So whenever a customer or the client, they will start using the software, then they might come across some actual problems, and there might be a need that you need to solve these kind of problems, right? So this particular phase, which is a maintenance phase, it includes making changes in the software, right? Just to make sure that it meets client requirements, it meets the proper needs of the client, right? This kind of features can include some enhancement also. They might include some performance or security, right? So this process of taking care of the product at the last time to time, this is called maintenance phase.
Okay.
Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is that. Okay, now what is usability testing?
What is usability testing? It is a type of non-functional type of testing that
Usability
we
testing.
will.
How come it's a non-functional testing?
So it is a non-functional that if in that we will check that if any software is developed, it is user friendly or not. That user can able to use the software easily or not.
Yeah, but is it a non-functional testing or is it a functional testing?
No, it is a non-functional testing, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let this be an open question for the people who are watching this video. Is usability testing a non-functional testing or a functional testing? Okay. Now,
Okay, sir.
why do we need to perform usability testing?
Uh, 1 minute, sir.
Yeah, you can take your time to think. Why do we need to perform usability testing?
Because if any soft, 1 minute, sir. If any software is developed, so that software is easy to use. It is easy to use or not. That software user can use easily or not. There is no more step. There should be a limited step that it can use. For an example, if any for an example, if any for example for for an example, in any in Zoom app, in Google Pay, if payment option is if any by selecting any product, after that clicking on to the any clicking any product payment option, it should be easy.
Yeah. So you mean to say over here that the flow of the application should be easy, it should be straightforward, content
Yes.
should be simple, the response time should be less. Let's say if I click on some particular button or feature on the screen, it should be loaded or it should get displayed easily, quickly, right?
Yes.
The layout, the UI UX should be friendly, user friendly, right? The navigation steps should be clear, going from one
Yes, sir.
particular screen to another particular screen, right? So that's why we need to perform usability testing,
Yes, sir.
right? Okay, so this is usability testing. Now, what is A by B testing?
ByB testing.
Hmm.
Sir, I don't know.
Okay, so let this also be an open question for the people who are watching this video. What is A by B testing? And let me give you a hint over here that it is one of the usability testing approach, right? Okay. Now, how will you test the YouTube application? Let's say if you get some particular YouTube
Hmm.
website for testing. So can you tell
Hmm.
me high level test scenarios? How will you test YouTube website?
Okay. First, first we will see that by in an Android application or any software, if I will check that by clicking the YouTube application, it will open or not. First, we will see the functional we will see the first functional testing. In functional testing, after clicking the that, we are able to see the home dashboard page or not by seeing some video. It is visible that any video I have to do by searching after it is able to uh, search or not. We will also check in first point. After that, searching after searching that we are getting the that video correct or not. Third point, we will see that if many user using at a time, uh, it is working properly or not. After that, we will see that in second model, if any YouTube any user want to see the short model, so it is by clicking that it can able to see or not, and that if any, we will also check that if any particular video we are watching, in that the video quality, we will first see the quality is okay or not. After that, we will also check that by screening the by clicking on the screen, that it can be visible in full screen or not. We will also check that if any video we have to download we have to download, it is able to it can allow for downloading or not. After downloading the video, we have to check that video we have successfully downloaded or not. In after that, 1 minute, sir. After that, we have to do the if the log if any subscription, if any user want to do the subscription, first after logging its ID by putting the login details properly or not. If we also check that if any invalid data we have entered, by clicking on login, it will logging successfully or not. Third section, we will also see that as we keep the blank, uh, if we kept the section blank, then it will login or not successfully. That's all, sir.
That's it.
1 minute, sir. After that, sir. After that, if in subscription model, in subscription only, if any customer, if any user able to see the uh, plan of the YouTube, able to see the plan of the YouTube uh, section only.
Okay.
After that, 1 minute, 1 minute. After we will check that if in any part of the India, if this YouTube section is applicable in all over the by sorry, sir, this is not possible. So that's all I can recognize.
Okay. See, first of all, you can tell the test scenarios about video viewing functionality, right? How will you watch the video? You can click on play button, so video will start, then pause, resume buttons are there, next, volume up, volume down features are working properly or not. You can check the subscribe button is showing below the video. Check after viewing the video, the view count should get increased. You can check the information of the video should be displayed, like artist name, who is the musician, from which movie this song is getting played. All those things you should see. You should be able to see how many likes that particular video has got, how many dislike, what is the count of like and dislike count. Then you can check if the videos are displayed in the sidebar. You can check if there is a check kept in the YouTube that only some people can watch 18 plus videos. Then there is a check kept in the YouTube for content related to kids, right? So those kind of checkpoints also, those kind of test scenarios you can also include, right? Then apart from that, you can also include test scenarios with respect to YouTube uploader functionality. Let's say if you want to upload something on YouTube, then are you able to upload? And is it possible that you have signed in into the YouTube, then only you are able to upload? What if you have not signed in? Then is it asking you for to sign in? Then are you able to see the comments which you have posted on other videos, or on your videos the comments have come, like, dislike have come? Then you can also sort the comments. You can also turn off the comment section. You can turn on, turn off the autoplay button. You can turn on or off the subtitles, the annotation button. You can increase and decrease the play speed of the video. You can change the subtitles. You can change the video quality. You can change the quality of the video from HD to SD, from SD vice versa. You can also mute the video. You can you can check if you can scroll the videos up or down, right? You can check if you can get some notifications for that particular comment, if your comment has been liked or somebody has responded, right? Then you can also check the search functionality. Whenever you enter something in the search and you click on search button, is those search working fine? What if you enter a blank search? What if you enter something that does not has any results? What is the message getting displayed on the screen, right? So these kind of things you can check on the YouTube. Okay. Okay, Krish, I'm done with the interview. Do you have any questions for me?
Yes, sir. I have one question that I have just prepared my resume. I have prepared my resume right now. You are reading that I have applied in many uh, official website like LinkedIn, Indeed, or Naukri.com. Why I have not selected in that process?
Mhm.
Is
Okay.
it valid? Is it good resume?
So resume is good or not, that is one of the aspect, right? Second thing is the skill set that the recruitment team, the HR team is looking for, whether you have those skill set or not, right? So in your resume, you will have to make some changes. So let me just show.
What are the changes?
Okay. Okay. Is my screen visible?
No, sir.
Okay. Now,
Yes, sir.
okay. Now see this educational qualifications, BTech, higher secondary. These all things are to be placed at the beneath last point in your resume, right? Educational
Last point.
qualifications. Yeah. Technical
Okay.
skills are very important, right? Now, manual testing you have written, that is one of the skill set. In that itself, everything is coming. You don't need to mention separately all this SDLC, functional testing, non-functional testing. This itself is a part of manual testing. It's like simple, like if I tell you what is the name of the movie, then it is kept in one word, right? You cannot tell the whole movie in telling the name of the movie.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so that is the thing. Again, see in internship, these kind of internships are not that much useful if you are trying to get a job in software testing, right? Certification of AutoCAD is not important. Yes, this is important. So this you should put in the top. If you want to put other
Okay.
two, it should be beneath this because this is your priority.
Okay.
Yeah. Interviewer is not at all interested in what you do in your free time. What is your marital status? These things you can avoid.
Okay.
Whether you are single,
Okay.
you are married, that is of no use to the interviewer. Whether you like
Okay.
playing cricket, whether you read books, traveling, that is again not uh, something that is interviewer would be interested in. But you should put some projects which are related to software testing.
Sir, if I have not done any project right now, as in fresher, I have done.
Mm.
So that kid, what I should mention?
So, so do some projects, right? So that you get some content to mention in the resume.
No, no. Yeah, you are that. In I have done means I have done one as a usual project in my that in training, that was HRMS project. So
Hmm.
so it can be acceptable here.
So what did you do in HRMS software? So
It
Dharun, just a
basically
second, just a second. Dharun, can you please join on the same link after 2 to 3 minutes? Dharun?
Okay, sir.
Yeah,
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
thank you. Yes,
so
yes, Krish.
basically they have provided our FRS. They have provided that how that HR have detailed in their section particular model is was given. That first was a login model. In that in login model there was an for email ID, username, login, and login button. On the
Hmm.
basis of that, they have told that you can able what you can write able to write in that test case. What how do you test the that software particular model? If that login model is there, add employee, if any employee joins in their company, what are the details you will be entering on it? They have mentioned it on the basis what how you will check test that as a particular module we have given that.
Right, right. So you can include that thing if you have tested that particular software,
Okay.
right?
So in my resume I have to drop the internship part.
Whichever is relevant to software testing, that you should keep. Whichever is irrelevant, that you can avoid telling.
Okay, sir.
Okay, yeah. Thank you so much and wish you all the best for your career.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.